we are going to talk about what I believe is the most important thing. I think I say that a little too often though about different things, but what may very well be the most important thing to taking care of your skin. Let's put it this way, it's the most important tool, and here it is. Da, 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 da. It's your hands, and they're free. So face massage is truly the secret to a great facial. It's the secret to a great skincare routine, and it's the secret to a skincare routine that's going to truly make a difference to your skin. So I'm going to show you guys a really simple way of incorporating a little bit of facial massage into your routine when you feel lazy, when you feel like you don't want to. The end of the day isn't the best time to incorporate a facial routine, a massage routine. You know, at the end of the day, when we take off all of our makeup and everything, we're usually really tired. Hopefully you bother to take off your makeup. That is the least that we can do at the end of the day for our skin. And it would be great if we had the energy and if we took the time to do face massage, but we often don't think about it when we do have just a little bit extra time, a little bit of extra energy. So what I suggest is that you don't be a perfectionist about it and do your massage while you're doing something like watching something on Netflix or chatting on the phone. Just do it hands-free. Or maybe sitting in traffic. Whatever it is, even if you can only get in a minute, that minute of massage is better than 0 minutes of massage. So my face is in need of it. I've been having just a lot of congestion. I tend to get, as you can see, very, very, very dark circles under my eyes. It's genetic. There's no skincare that can truly fix this. It gets worse whenever I'm feeling very drained and tired and I, need to be taking care of my lymphatic system. But it is something that I know that I just need to, I just live with it, and makeup is what normally helps me, and I'm not wearing any makeup for the sake of this video because we will be slathering some oil on. So what you need to do is you grab your favorite oil, which is obviously City Recalibrating oil, or perhaps it's Midnight Regenerating oil or whatever it is. And you take cat hair, honestly you guys, more drops than you normally would, like just to, to moisturize your face in the morning, or to create like a primer or a base for your makeup. Oops, I didn't count. What am I at? Let's say I'm at like 10, 15 drops now. It's like, I don't know, a quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon. We can always add more later. Okay, some just fell between my fingers, so I'm gonna add more now. And, the point isn't to, like I mentioned, it's not to do this perfectly. It's to actually get it done. Oh, that's relaxing. My screen just went blue behind us. Apologize for the chaotic background. I'm really just stopping work to do this. And then you just, you get everything equally in the palms of your hands, and then you just press. And you just get it everywhere. You get it on your neck. Neck and décolleté are so important. Let's not ignore them. Let's take a cue from our French and Spanish and Italian sisters and take care of, from the tops of our heads to our nipples. Okay. So the way I like to start is usually with the drainage. So the easiest way to do this, and again, you don't have to follow along, this is more just like guidelines so that when you go to do it, you sort of feel like you know what you're doing a little bit. I like to take my fingers kind of like in a peace, or no, actually that's not peace. British people are like, ah! And just kind of pull gently down, sort of like in between my ears and my jaws, and you'll feel like little tender, like, oh man, it's so tender right here. And you kind of go down your neck. This is gonna help your lymph drain, because the lymph needs help. Like your skin, our bodies need touch and movement all over, and you know, we can't neglect the muscles of our face. And you'll see, like, once you really start touching your face, you're like, holy shit, when's the last time I felt the muscles in my face? Like, when's the last time I felt, ow, my bone structure in here, you know? And it's like, it's such a great moment to just kind of reconnect with yourself and to just remember that you're a human being. Because, you know, sometimes you get confused and you think you're a cat. I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I move down the neck just to help again with the drainage, because lymph is here, somewhere in here. I think it's around your collarbones, and then like down close to your armpits. So you just want to be like moving along those lines to create a drain. And then if you want to depuff your eyes, which who doesn't? I want to bring a little bit of brightness there. You just work from inside out and down, inside out and down. And you freestyle and you improvise your own movements. I'm tired of these videos where they're like, do this 47 times. Did you do it 47 times? You know, it's perfectionism. I mean, I have a whole video on this, and it's what stops us from doing so much. It's like if we've made a mistake, if we can't follow along, we feel like somehow it's worse than having had done nothing, you know what I mean? And then we give up and we don't feel confident about doing it. But I want you to feel confident about massaging your face, no matter what that looks like for you, no matter what your moves are. If you forget about lymphatic drainage, that's fine. Just touching your face and just getting in there is better than not doing it. So don't worry if you forget about lymph drainage, but I like feel it happening, like my throat tickles when I do this, like my sinuses kind of unclog, like I keep on like swallowing stuff while I'm talking to you guys. Yay. And then, okay, so I'm going to concentrate a bit more around the eyes, because this is an area that I have issues with. So I'm going to go, this is my way of doing it. You go from the corners out, but then up and down. Because this will bring it towards lymph drainage, but then this is going to bring it towards the tear ducts, which can also help drain. I actually have a problem with my tear ducts, and they just don't work. They don't work properly. I have extreme dry eye syndrome, and I probably have to go on medication for the rest of my life with it, like medicated eye drops. It's a really annoying problem. So like my eyes are they're almost always extremely dry, very itchy. I always feel like I have stuff stuck in my eyes. Like they get red and like irritated all the time. So I just find just doing this and just kind of working the blood around my eyes and the blood vessels. There's like a main artery up in here, and just kind of pumping that feels really good. Like I feel like I can see better after doing that. And then after doing that, so I just did that for like a few minutes. You don't have to do it that long. Do it 3 times if you want to, whatever you want. Next, I really love tapping. And just kind of like go all over. And this is just, There's something very, I don't know, how can I say it? It's like primal. It feels like reconnecting. Like it's good to do this standing up. I feel like you just really like feel your feet on the earth and you do this. Almost like rain falling on you. And I mean, if I weren't blabbing away, it would be really relaxing. And it just feels like reconnecting with the earth, even in your chaotic office. I don't know. You have to try it to believe it. I probably look completely foolish right now, but just trust me. Just trust. Pinching is another great one. So pinching, not only are you gonna, you know, look alive. Oh, my skin's so oily right now, it's like hard to pinch. But, you know, the idea isn't to like, yeah, like squeeze you. It's just to like get the blood flowing a bit more. Oh, and do the jaws. So much tension in there. Like a crazy amount of tension. Ooh. Interesting. And you know, it's just like in yoga, when you find those little spots that are very sore, you just kind of hang out there a little bit longer. And just work them out a bit. And pull your ears. Pulling the earlobes. The ears are full of nerve endings. They are really sensitive and they are great to massage. I'm actually having a little ear issue right now. Pinch, and then you want to end this off with a little facelift. So down for drainage, but you know, we don't want to be helping gravity out too much because gravity, it's a force of nature. So you want to be going upwards. And if you've run out of product, definitely put a little bit more oil on your hands. I'm still okay. And you just go up, move up, move up, move up, move up. Definitely get those nasolabial folds. Oh, rewatching this video is gonna be fun. And then, if you don't mind getting your hair a little bit oily, it feels so good just to finish off running your fingers through your hair and then just giving it just a little tug. Feels good. Stretch. So that is a great way just to do a very quick little lymphatic drainage, just to get some blood circulation going. It's just gonna wake up your face. You're gonna see where you're holding your tension. You can just like hang out there and work on it a bit. You might find out that, you know, your jaws are incredibly tense and you might want to look into some moves for TMJ. You never know what you're going to discover once you start massaging your face. So I highly encourage it. Don't be a perfectionist. Just jump in there with some clean, oily hands. Forget it, even if they're not clean, just try it anyways. And try to do it every day. See if you can. See if this is something you can incorporate into your routine. Remember, it can be 30 seconds, it can be a minute. A minute of massage is better than 0 minutes of massage. So let me know if you've started massaging your face, what your favorite tricks and moves are, and you know, any kind of improvements that you find from facial massage. All right, I'm gonna nap now. Bye.